Hey y'all, welcome back to Movement Link. Just got done with today's workout. We've got 3 rounds for intensity and technique. 50 lunges, 50 air squats, 25 burpees. Don't let this one fool you. Something I warn every single class about whenever we have numbers of reps bigger than 10. I call it CrossFitter rep blindness. And we just forget how many reps that is. So you could look at this as it being like 5 sets of 10 lunges, even though we're not going to break them up like that. It's a lot. It's not just one line item. And a lot of times we get caught up in just looking line item, 3 rounds. This is going to be easy. And we forget to look at the number of reps. I kind of did today. I knew it was going to be a lot, but I didn't really expect it to be as rough as it actually was. So we've got 3 rounds for intensity and technique. You are going to be out of breath the whole time, but cardio is probably not going to be your limiting factor. Your limiting factor is just going to be the burn and that lactic acid buildup in the legs. And so what I like to do when I know that it's just going to be a burn, deal with the burn type of workout, I also kind of knew I wasn't going to get to muscle failure. I didn't think I was going to get to muscle failure. So for me, I kind of just like to look at like the lunges and the air squats and really even the burpees almost like I'm on a rower rowing. And it's just like, what is the pace that I can just maintain? And I don't look at it, I try and just go unbroken, mainly because as soon as I start breaking it up, then when to break it up and all these questions start arising and I have to make a lot of decisions throughout the workout. And if I can just go smooth and unbroken, even though it might burn a lot more, it takes away so many of the decisions. And when you don't have decisions to make and you're just going and following through, it just makes it so much easier. So I was just looking to go unbroken and pace those at a speed that I could go unbroken. I kind of played around with speeding up a little, slowing down a little in certain things, but for the most part it was just smooth and steady. The burpees is where I really played around with stuff. Usually, especially lately, we've had a lot of workouts that have burpees with other pressing motions. So we've come up with all those strategies on how to use our arms less to press up off the floor. So this is kind of the opposite. How to use your legs less to get up off the floor. Maybe bias those arms a little bit more. The main thing is with the lunges, the further you step out and the more you bend your torso over, the more you're going to get into hamstrings and glute, the more upright you stay, and the closer you keep your stance, the more quads. Air squat is just usually a quad-dominated movement. We do want to get everything else involved, but usually it's the quads that take the brunt of it. So that means on the lunges and on the burpees, we're kind of looking at how can we tie into those hamstrings and glutes a little bit more. So the lunges, I took longer steps, especially as my quads started to blow up. In the burpees, I tried to catch myself really hinged over, and I just played around with different strategies on the burpee to see if I could tap into the hamstrings a lot more than the quads. Also on the burpees, I played around with a bunch of different paces, and then it's just kind of keep it steady, and then once you get to the last set, it's just sell out, go all out, just get it done. A lot of these workouts that have high reps, in my head, I just think of it as just get 5 reps done, get the next 5 reps done, get the next 5 reps done. And when I do that, I kind of lose track of where I am, and I'm not thinking of 30 as being 30 of 50. I'm just thinking of 30 being of 30, and I'm just continuing to go, and I've got my sights set on 35. I've got my sights set on 40. And then before you know it, you're at that 50, moving on to the next thing. So I just like to remind myself, everything ends, it'll be over. I think my time was like 12:50, just under 13. We're going to throw a 20-minute time cap on this one in the classes. So enjoy it. Don't overlook how many reps this is. Kind of get settled and be ready to be on each of these things for a little while. And then try and come up with a smooth, steady pace. If these numbers seem ridiculous, we want you to pick something that can keep you moving, possibly unbroken, probably unbroken the whole time. So a lot of people might need to change this to 30, 30, and 15, and that might give you a similar stimulus that we're going to see from the fittest people in the gym also. So something that unbroken is definitely in the cards, and it's just kind of a make it look good, chip away, be consistent with it, really attack the burpees on all rounds, but especially on that last round, really go after it. Enjoy it.
Are you listening? Damn.